Sure, oceans are vast, but nothing can stop an idiot from doing this. Even the oceans are not free of chaotic incidents. There are a lot of collisions, miscalculations,
Oh my god.
and mismanagements happening there every day. So hang on to see what happens when you hand boats over to the champion of fools. This cruise ferry filled with hundreds of passengers collided at the Barcelona port. What happened next? See it for yourself. Miraculously, everyone remains safe and sound.
Are you mad or what?
That's probably gonna get someone fired. Definitely not the ship captain. Covered thousands of miles just to run over this tourist yacht. The only good thing in the incident was that epic save. Have a look at this genius. This ship was being moved by the Ecuadorian Navy to the shipyard for maintenance, but the captain failed to uncontrol it, and you can see the aftermath.
Si no saben hacer, deben irse a su casa. Mira este cabrón lo que está haciendo. ¡Mira! ¡Qué alcahuetes, carajo!
Everything was going all right, but then he decided to throw a stone in the stable pond of his life by putting the paddle and all the weight on one side. And what is this behavior, mate? I am telling y'all, this will come out of the captain's paycheck. That was totally avoidable, but both the captains were stupid enough to collide in such a vast area. Could you see some glitches of fear in his smile? Yeah, he was scared, yet he didn't stop. Well, that's making me mad that he endangered his life just to shoot a TikTok video. Launched, flipped, and drenched. It seems like his instructor had forgotten to mention which side of the kayak should be on the upper side. Let me show you a magic trick. And here we go. Where's Grandma? Disappeared. Well, that was for sure her last boat ride.
Huh?
The canal was wide enough so both ships could have crossed comfortably, but nah, what's the fun in that? A perfect example of the saying that there's nothing more dangerous than a resourceful idiot. This yacht had been driven by a well-qualified driver, but oops, he still couldn't figure out that big channel marker. It seems like he needs a bit more training.
Under the boat? Nope, no, the channel marker's under the boat.
And this man got a simple physics lesson in a bit harsh way. Besides physics, it was a terrible idea to grab steel beams. 9 times out of 10, there are rusty burrs, slag, or excrement on that flange.
Hello.
This cargo ship captain chose a really expensive way to change the P into D.
Oh my gosh.
What an epic fail! I sincerely think that he should opt for a career change. Covered thousands of miles just for this? Well, that looks like an extremely expensive collision. Once again, never underestimate the stupidity of fools. Managed to crash even though there was no boat around. It's like he wanted this to happen. The question here is that if he is like this in the ocean, what would he do on the roads? I hope the owner of this yacht has a deep pocket. It's because he's going to pay heavy compensation to the authorities for destroying that beautiful dock. When these jet skiers asked him to slow down the music, he started throwing bottles on them and instantly regretted his decision. Yeah, that backfired in an extremely unexpected way. Uh-oh, that didn't go as planned. Yeah, he must have mentally prepared for it. But that soon after getting into the water? Now that's something unexpected.
I'm dying. Help me.
This kayaker paddled his way over a 100-foot waterfall. Now, I'm not saying that he is stupid, but there's a big difference between being a daredevil and stupid. Yeah, that was nothing except a foolish stunt worthy of the Darwin Award. This is what happens when you give a swift driver a boat.
Oh my God.
Well, the little barge crew wasn't any less dumb, as they had no horn, no radio, no walkie-talkie, or even no whistle. They literally had nothing to warn the other barge captain except that crazy "Yo!"
Yo! Yo! Yo!
And this is how you make sure friends never go boating with you again. The name of this boat must be Paralyzer, shouldn't it? Entered the boat, lost his balance, and went straight into the water for an unwanted swim along with 3 others. Most of us usually have one such friend who ruins every holiday plan with such crazy moves.
What's up, boys?
Messed up with his boat and sped it up till the end, the boat went out of control, took its full revenge, and threw him out in the water. Thankfully, a kind man was there to rescue him.
Hurry up! Come on, man, that boat's gonna hit us! Come on!
Now, was that necessary? Could you believe it? He was intentionally doing all that stupidity. There was a difference of just a few feet between the ship and him. Added their share of marine pollution in the form of these balloons, got recorded while doing so, later arrested and fined for their stupidity. Well, one might say they had that coming.
Pop every single balloon on the bow of the boat just right into the water.
Could you believe it? This fisherman mistook the rod holder of his boat as a fuel tank and spilled 231 liters of gasoline. Now, this would have been way more expensive had there been a spark.
Push that, hey, Charlie,
What's
roll
wrong?
your car forward and roll the boat forward.
I thought this was the petrol. That's hazard.
Now, this was intentional. Splashed the water on other boaters and got instant karma for this. Oh my God, Daddy's gonna get mad. Poor kid. As you sow, so shall you reap.
Oh yeah, that ain't good. Daddy's probably gonna be pretty mad at that one.
It was bound to happen as the boat was clearly overloaded. I mean, what were these people thinking? Who does that? Luckily, it was just a little late, and the water wasn't deep there. Otherwise, it could have been disastrous. A bad driver on roads remains bad, even if he sat behind a boat steering. See how he deliberately hurled his speeding boat into that pontoon boat? It looks pretty similar to a road rage moment. This could have been simply avoided if he used the engine's kill switch to stop the boat in just a split second. But I guess he has never listened to it. The lady slipping made it a lot funnier. It seems like the lunchbox had caused that parasailing blunder, as this tiny strip had broken because of being overloaded. The instructors later told authorities that he had mistakenly dispatched the strip with his own hands.
Oh my God.
After the first failed attempt to dock the boat, he was feeling extremely embarrassed, so fiercely went for the second attempt, which resulted in a double dose of embarrassment. rod holder was right before him. Still decided to throw the fishing rod into the water. Adding more insult to injury, his fishing net also gave up at the very last moment. Undoubtedly, anything can happen when it's not your day.
Oh no.
This newly appointed Malaysian Navy sailor got so excited to drive the boat for the first time that he converted it to his last boat drive by hitting another Navy ship. That's expensive, isn't it? He could have easily avoided that boat as the dock wasn't too busy, but still, he chose to potentially run over it. Wow, what a crazy way to dock!
You are dead.
What in the seven heck is happening here? I bet the owner of that $1 million yacht was not there at that time, because no one could risk their expensive asset just to sail through a bridge.
Slowly.
They had attached 2 tubes behind one boat, which resulted in this little encounter. Well, the girl took it like a champ, launched 5 feet up in the air, and then dived into the water. Now, that's one short boating trip that makes you wonder, why did they even expect that boat to go through that small bridge? Yeah, stupidity at its best, isn't it? I guess while taking this harsh turn, the boat driver completely forgot about the boat attached behind, which resulted in this. Well, that holiday didn't go as planned. Before we move any further, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you can keep watching our amazing content. This is just as the good old saying of, if you mess with the bull and you get the horns. A rookie booter was attempting to get his boat out from a rushed dock, only to make a mess far too expensive than he could fathom. And this lad chose quite an untraditional way to load this boat on the truck. Yeah, that was stupid. Still, they almost succeeded in it, but nonetheless, an awesome stunt.
You've arrived at your destination.
It seems more like a kamikaze effort gone wrong, or at least far less effective than how he might have thought it would go.
He's gonna crash into that.
Dorado smoke.
Hit the cop's boat first, hit the rocks, and then again, hit the police boat. Did this happen due to strong waves, or are they trying to escape the officers? What do you think about this one? The captain of the boat decided to surf behind his boat. The man literally left the boat on its own to enjoy his little getaway. Instant regret moment right here. I mean, come on! How can someone leave the boat driving by itself?
Bye, have a great time.
Oh my God.
Caught a fish, took a selfie, threw the cell phone in the water instead of fish. He should now head towards the fish market to buy a new phone. I believe most of us have experienced something similar. Tell us yours in the comments below. Crash parked the boat, got stuck, and now trying to lift it with his bare hands. How embarrassing is that? And that didn't go as planned. There could be a better way to drench yourself, dude. Just simply jump into the water and take a swim. Why need a boat for that?
Get in.
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, God! Nothing. These are the aftermaths of a battle between concrete and steel. And I guess concrete ended up in a dominant position. This ship is going straight towards the shipyard from there. This drunk guy decided to hang up on the bridge, which was totally unnecessary and resulted in extreme hilarity. Oh, that noise! It seems like he's gonna pay for those beer bottles. Uh-oh, that wasn't in the plan. But honestly, I think we all saw that coming. Yeah, the kayakers always remain steady to be drenched, but this one was harsh, I mean. Operating a boat means you are responsible for everything and everyone on board. The man behind the wheel should have never taken that boat into that choppy water. I wonder why no one had a life jacket on, especially children. The sea was angry that day, but after this adventure, the passengers were even angrier. It seems like the guy on the back had realized before what was going to happen next, and hence jumped in the water voluntarily.
Oh, yeah.
And there he goes! My man literally had it coming. Like, seriously, he never stood a chance. Luckily, he got rescued by jet ski lifeguards, and it was later revealed that this happened because he was hella drunk. These grannies had organized a beer party on this inflatable raft. Everything went all right until they needed to get off from that raft. Yeah, that was the real trouble, but man, it turned out hilarious.
One more push, then you'll slide. I know. Grab your
And that's the reason why you should not drive against the speedy waves. Thankfully, the lifeguards were around, hence every single person got rescued safely. Thousands of miles of open water, and these two almost collided. Incredible! Moreover, jacked his paddle and pushed him away into the sea. What should we say about this one?
Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. I'm pushing you.
Looks like the port tack sailboat tried to get as close to the stern of this boat and completely misjudged it. I wonder why they were not even trying to avoid this. That's the last thing anyone want to see in the ocean. This boat almost got stuck in the whirlpool, but it was their luck that they managed to evacuate the disaster successfully. It seems like this boat driver had realized a couple of minutes before that he was going to do the worst boat docking of his whole life. Glad that everyone on the boat and the dock remains safe. The kayak told him in a bit harsh way that it's too much weight to hold. Now, I know I am not supposed to laugh, but what was he even thinking? Thankfully, it was a stream, so he remained safe. I guess this ship had some accounts to settle with that ship, recycling yard, hence came straight towards it and almost ruined it. The ship was like, here we go, no ship gonna be recycled again. And this pedal boat was almost run over by another boat. That could have been disastrous. But thankfully the man made it out safely as he nearly dodged the boat. The lady's engine fell off their boat. That is why you should tether the motor to the board and make sure to pack a set of oars with you. The glance on their face when the engine left the chat was priceless. This drunk woman got his senses back after getting a totally unwanted plunge into the water. Well, that was a harsh way to get your senses back, isn't it? These are the aftermaths of unnecessarily speeding your boat. They sped up more than they could handle. So as a result, they had to do a lot of struggle to get back on. And this time they tried it in a bit different way, but got the same results as the previous dude. Undoubtedly, the kayaks are unpredictable. They were supposed to keep most of the weight on the top seat when the airboat's propeller stopped. This pilot's a clever fella, as he knew what was going to happen next, so quickly came out unsoaked. That's why you need to be present-minded while white rafting. Thankfully, he had worn a life jacket. Moreover, there were a lot of rescuers around to save him.
There they go, all right. I'm not really stepping in to play the rescue raft either.
Water skiing on a raft with that much weight, that's almost impossible. Maybe if he had some kind of rope on the raft to hold on, he might have been able to ride it.
Shit better go viral, damn.
Tried to show some amazing jet ski drift stunts, but the jet ski didn't like it so much, so threw it away like a bug. Luckily, the water wasn't too deep. Otherwise, it could have ended very differently. And what about that one? He was clearly in his way, but the other jet ski driver decided to turn his jet ski at the very last moment. It's miraculous how both of them got saved from any harm. Play stupid games and win the title of the craziest person alive. Boat driver decided to play with those giant waves and left drenched along with 5 passengers when the waves flipped over the boat. Would you like to go there in such a tiny whaler? Yeah, freaking. But these girls literally nailed it. Didn't lose control of their boat, but even after facing such angry waves. Isn't it incredible? I guess they thought they would catch a lot of fish, hence turn the entire boat into a literal fishing boat. Okay, just kidding. That all happened due to drain plug malfunction. That's the reason why you should check the drain plug before getting your ride into the water. Based on his ability to captain the vessel, it's probably a good thing he ran it aground in 30 seconds, because he could have either sunk it or ran into somebody else. This car driver, while driving on the flooded road, saw an idiot driving the boat on the road at full speed. I know it looked like dope, but it wasn't cool, because it could have caused some serious incident. Tried his best to clear the closing bridge, but got nothing except that expensive touchdown. Yeah, someone's gonna pay a lot of bucks to the repair guy.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was like an inch.
Oh no, no! Shit.
I wonder why he couldn't detect the mud. I mean, that wasn't a big ship. He was in a small boat and was able to see through the water clearly.
Busted.
Even a minor malfunction or a mistake at that moment was enough for their face plant. I wonder why people need to do such crazy stunts. Even with the oceans being so vast, people still somehow find a way to collide. Investigation revealed that the old captain of that boat was sitting on the deck, hence was unable to see the fishing boat. Luckily, they got saved by just a few inches.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
A disaster was avoided when the sailboat crew wisely avoided these small boats that came into the track of this sailboat race. Imagine the absolute fear of everyone just watching the cargo ship get closer and closer. I wonder how the captain was driving a passenger ferry without even understanding the right way. It seems like the helmsman of this ship had some other more important priorities than steering the ship, which caused that collision at this Algerian port. Luckily, no one got injured in the incident. These sailors of Bristol University got so involved in the race that they couldn't even see the buoy before them and ran straight into it. Their boat suffered significant damage from that collision, hence they rolled out of the race. Whole dock was empty. Still, that vessel came straight towards the sailboat like a laser-guided missile. The good thing is, no one was on the sailboat at that time. And the bad news is that this beautiful boat had drowned soon after that collision. The dude was trying to do a wheelie, which ended a bit differently than planned. Yeah, jet skis are designed to face giant waves, but still, such flips could turn out to be disastrous for the engine. Uh-oh, it seems like this tree liked that advertisement tent so much that it immediately grabbed it. Well, that was one simple way to pollute the environment. Now, go back and collect your garbage. Yeah, at the end of the day, rescuers have successfully rescued the boat. Not in one piece, though. I believe they could have done it in a better way than that. And this boat had fallen over minutes before its launching ceremony. Now you can call it mismanagement, bad luck, or anything else. But anyways, the launching ceremony has been canceled now, and this boat is going straight for repair. This is what happens when you forget to tether the boat engine. I love how that guy looked towards the engine for a second and then turned his head towards the beer like, who cares for a stupid engine? This ship captain used to pass through these hangars every time, but this time it was a bit unusual because he had 2 giant cranes on board. It looks like this was the last time ever when this dude had captained any ship. And that must be the craziest sail GP strike ever! Indeed, whenever idiots sit behind the steering, things go crazy like this! They were supposed to evacuate the boat, but they ruined it instead! It was bound to happen as they had tied that rope so high. Do you think it was the appropriate way to rescue that $1 million boat?
Oh, God.
Wow, what a way to ruin your sailboat. I wonder how they could not figure out what was going to happen next. I mean, it was clear that the boat was too high and could not clear this bridge safely.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And this lord of idiots drove his jet ski straight before a fire plane and forced it to stop to avoid any disaster. The good thing is he was later arrested and fined for that recklessness. Why isn't the ship moving? We need more power! This is what that ship's captain had to scream when he forgot to dispatch cables before moving away from the port. All the cables snapped, but thankfully the ship remained safe. That brand new sailboat turned straight into a submarine, soon after getting into the water. This is what happens when you rent a crane, but don't hire a capable operator. The bridge height was clearly low for that boat to pass, but still, it's genius, and the passionate driver decided to try his best. What happened next? Well, see it for yourself.
Oh, wat een clown.
left all the empty water around and decided to collide. Now that's something crazy. Well, that looks a bit expensive for both vessels. This is how not to launch a boat into the water. I'm quite sure that they will need a new propeller at least. It could have been done in a better way if they hired some professional for that purpose. As per the giveaway rule, that was the river cruiser captain's fault indeed. But regardless of everything, didn't you feel that the passengers were overreacting?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
Captain thought he would easily clear that bridge, and yep, he was kinda right. He passed through that bridge, but not easily, as he had to leave some parts of his ship behind. The crew of this ship had to struggle hard with the wind when a passenger left his room with an open window. See how strong the ocean wind is? Literally blowing everything. That guy was like, "Hey dude, wait a minute, I don't want to take my boat out." What do you think about that? Was that the mistake of the boat driver or the Jeep driver's fault? Tell us in the comments below. Imagine watching a car carrier ship before your house soon after waking up in the morning. That happened in the Netherlands when this ship captain mistakenly drove his ship into a residential area. Everything was going all right. The captain was doing perfect. But that open door ruined everything. That seems a bit expensive, isn't it? This Russian cargo ship was supposed to stop near the bridge so that a crane could unload some containers from it. But since the ship did not possess hydraulic brakes, hence collided with the bridge. This ship was about to launch when a worker saw something on the launching track. It's yet to be confirmed whether it could have harmed the launching process or it was something really important for the worker. But I believe nothing could be more important than a human life, not even an entire ship. He had almost been run over by the ship, but thankfully, luck was on his side that day, hence got saved from the difference of just a few inches. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.